Okay, listen, chat. We have to have a talk. We have to have a talk, okay? I made a tweet last night about my health, and I wanted to let you guys know, for those who had not seen it, what's going on with me. So, yesterday, I went for a biopsy for my booba, because I had found a lump in my booba. And Zolan went with me. I get in there, and I'm waiting around, we're waiting around, and then the doctor comes in, and one of the resident doctors comes in and talks to me about, you know, the mammogram that I had previously. And they're like, did the radiologist talk to you a bunch? And I'm like, well, they talked to me a little bit. But she goes, okay, we're going to get into details here, because sometimes the radiologists want to talk and sometimes they don't. So they said the radiologists rate you usually on a scale of whether or not something looks pretty sussy on a mammogram. And they have a scale that's 1 to 6. 1 being, you know, not very likely, and 6 being very, very sussy and very, very likely. So I was like, oh, okay. And she said, yeah, the radiologist has you at about a 5. And I'm like, oh, well, that's pretty damn sussy, right? So they also said, you have actually 2 lumps that we want to take a look at. I'm like, oh, I wasn't aware there were 2. Okay. Well, they're about 3 centimeters apart. One is 1.5 centimeters and the other one's 1.2 centimeters. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she says, the good news is that on your ultrasound, the lymph nodes looked clean. They weren't inflamed or anything like that. They didn't look sussy. So I said, okay, well, that's good. That's good. That's good. And she goes, that would put you, if we had to guess right now, that would put you at stage 1. Stage 1 cancer. And I was like, okay. And the prognosis of that is pretty good for stage 1. Stage 1 usually entails either, depending on how the biopsy comes back, because there are markers that they look for, because every cancer is different. So stage 1 cancer, they have like markers like there's hormonal stuff. There's whether or not it's aggressive. They have all these things that they look for in the biopsy. Stage 1 is like, there's stage 0, which is pre-cancer cells. And then there's stage 1, which is something that's there, and it's less than 2 centimeters. And it has not traveled into your lymph nodes. So that's stage 1. Stage 1 is usually pretty good prognosis. There's usually an over a 90% chance of survivability in that. So they usually, what they'll do is surgery. Surgery is usually always on the table. And usually what they offer is a lumpectomy. A lumpectomy means that they go in there and they take out the lumps and the tissue around the lumps. And after that's done, you get radiation every day for 5 to 6 weeks, which is gonna suck because it's every day you're going to get radiation. Oh yes, it's every day for 5 to 6 weeks. The other is a full mastectomy. So you get the full booba just gone. Now, here's the thing, chat. I don't particularly want to have my whole booba gone. So I am leaning towards a lumpectomy where they take the shit out and I go through radiation. It's gonna suck. Listen, I want to be honest with you guys. It's scary. It's scary to know that there's something inside me that's actually trying to kill me. I have a faulty booba. We're gonna get through this. It's a scary prospect, but we're gonna save the booba. We're gonna do our best to save the booba. I have a doctor's appointment on the 16th where I'm gonna sit down with the surgeon and doctor, and they're gonna give me all the results of the biopsy, and they're gonna say, okay, these are the options. This is what type it is, and this is kind of what we're gonna do for treatment, because everybody's treatment's different. It's all personalized, right, depending on what you got. So that's what's happening, chat. On the 16th, we'll find out what the plan is. And I'm quite positive about it because it's stage 1. They're telling me it's looking like stage 1. So that just means it's a very, very good prognosis because it's early. And that just means, you know, I have to have surgery and I have to have radiation. Hopefully with the radiation, it means like that shit's not coming back. So what that means is, okay, I want to be honest with you. I am still going to stream. You guys don't have to worry about that. I'm still gonna stream. I'm gonna do my best to stream and hang out with you guys. Ow! I said I'm gonna do my best to stream as much as I can. I'm certain there's probably gonna be points where I'm not feeling well. And I may cancel streams because I feel like shit. So I want to be transparent with you guys about that. Ow! Ow! Listen, I'm ready to fight. I'm not going to go down. Like, okay, yes, cancer is a serious thing. Yeah, but we caught it early. We're going to do this, chat. We're going to beat this. You know why we're going to beat this? Because you know why? We're strong. We're strong. And I'm ready. I'm ready to I'm ready for this to get out of me right now and just to get it all settled and all squared away because I have TwitchCon to go to, for Christ's sake. Listen, okay, I will be honest with you guys. I might lose all my hair, but that just means I get to wear amazing wigs, right? I get to put wigs on my throne and I get to get like awesome wigs. Zolan has told me that he will actually shave his head for me too. Zolan has said that he is going to shave his head if I have to lose all my hair. He's been with me every step of the way. Like, he's told me point blank, like, let's say my titty doesn't look the same as it used to after I get a lumpectomy. He's like, I don't care. If you have to lose your titty, I'm still gonna love you. Even if you have one titty. We're a team. Exactly. We're gonna get through this together. Because cancer. Exactly. He's like, He made a joke. He said to me, if I have to have one titty, he's like, it'll be fine. You'll just have to give lopsided jobs. And I was like, really? And then we laughed because it was funny. It was a joke. But it made me laugh.
Welcome to paradise. Live here. If you like that video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Adios.